Hey, it's Ben here from the Strength Factory, and today I'm going to show you how you can make your ultimate home gym setup so you can be a better, stronger mountain biker. Personally, I love going to the gym and training in the gym. It's why I do what I do. But I also know that not all mountain bikers do. And if you're not a gym person, or you don't have one that's convenient for you, that's going to enable you to be consistent, then having a home setup is going to be a really valuable tool to help you be a fitter, stronger rider, and like I said earlier, to help you be consistent over the long term. Because remember, it's that consistent training that actually makes you better. I'm going to split this down into 3 levels of home gym, from the cheapest and most basic with minimal kit, minimal space, all the way up to the full home gym experience. Each of those, I'm going to give you some suggested kit and explain why, and give you an idea of the sort of training that you can do with that. So let's get into it. Let's hit level 1. The level 1 mountain biker home gym couldn't be any simpler or cheaper really. All you need is some resistance bands and preferably some sort of mat, although you don't even need this depending on how much kneeling you're going to be doing. And then you just need enough floor space that you could lie down and do some press ups basically without hitting your head or having to bend up. So let's talk about the main ingredient then, these resistance bands. Number one, they're really cheap, they're readily available, and as well as doing sort of warm-up exercises that you may have seen like pull-aparts and stuff like that, they can actually add resistance to basically any exercise. Take this split squat here, okay, the band adds resistance to an exercise like that, and again, easy band, medium band, and then they all go up. Okay, so you can, as you get stronger, you just use heavier bands instead of heavier weights. Similarly, you can load up a squat in the same sort of way here. So I'm going to stand on the band, I'm going to cross it over, okay, elbows high, and we're going to squat. Now, the key thing that bands enable you to do is do pulling work, because that is the one thing where you absolutely need some kit to train that. It's easy to do pushing work, okay? I can do press-ups on the floor or on a bench if you're not strong enough yet. You know, we could do pushing work basically anywhere, but you need something to pull against. And so this is where a band is really valuable. So here, I can do band rows, okay? I'm just gonna attach it onto something nice and solid, and we can do pulling exercises. We can also set it up and do bent over rows and things like that. So between the bands, a bit of floor space and a mat, you can do a full body workout. And like I said, it's super cheap. I'll get some links to some bands in the description below. And just so you know as well, for all you older riders out there, this is actually what you need to do the over 40s mountain bike program. That is literally all you need to do the entry level home workout options on that, or you can train in the gym, it's up to you. So that was level 1, happy days. The level 2 mountain biker home gym, the first thing I'm going to add is a pull-up bar, which was here all along if you were paying attention. It's because it's permanently fixed here. But a pull-up bar, I think every adult should be able to do pull-ups, okay? I don't think that's unreasonable or elitist, but yeah, I think you should all be able to do one, and you'll be a better human and a better rider if you could, and you can't now. So pull-up bar, this is a permanent one that's bolted in, but I got this second hand off of Facebook for like £20, okay? And if you've got space, it's going to be awesome, because then you can also use it to attach your bands to and stuff like that. You can also get doorway ones or wall mounted. There's loads of different options out there, but a pull-up bar should be in every mountain biker's home gym, because we all need to be stronger at pulling. Then we got some other things that go around it. The next thing I would do is some sort of low box or maybe a bench, okay? And that's going to let you do things like step ups, okay? Things like that. Or I can do single leg squatting here, and when that gets too easy, I can make it lower and I can squat like that and so on. And then this just opens up a load of extra lower body exercises primarily. But you know, if you're strong at press ups, you can get your feet on that and put your hands on the floor. Boom, your press ups have all got harder. Other optional bits now at this level 2 are things like suspension trainer. This is a TRX. There's loads of different brands out there, loads of different versions. And basically this lets you do loads of different stuff, including, especially, untangle it, pulling exercise. Okay, so those pulling exercise we talked about earlier with the bands. This is going to let you take that up to the next level and get a lot more load on it. If you like this video, then don't forget to hit subscribe. Happy days. The level 3 mountain biker home gym basically lets you do anything that you could do in a normal commercial gym. Okay, and it depends how you want to go, but for most people that means getting on the barbell program. Okay, so you're going to get a barbell, you're going to get some plates, okay, whether it's metal ones or bumper ones. I'd suggest that most people, unless you want to Olympic lift, you don't need the bumper ones. Metal ones are way cheaper. Just be aware that the diameter of these is smaller though. So if you're going to deadlift with just the 10s on, it's going to be a lot lower to the ground. You may need to lift them up. And obviously you need a bit more space to go with that, you know, so most bars are 7 foot wide, and actually this container's 7 foot wide, so it's very tight. But you can get a 20 kilo 6 foot bar, or you can get a 15 kilo 6 foot bar, and so on, to make it work for your space. You can pick this stuff up secondhand and build your collection gradually. If you're starting training, you probably don't need 200 kilos of plates, okay? Unless you're a farmer or something and you're really strong, okay? You could probably just start with 60 kilos of plates and the bar, and you can make some great progress. Now, the great thing is as well that plates can also double up. You can, you know, this is only a 10, but you can do shoulder work here. You can do core work. And, you know, I've got a selection here from 2.5 up to 15s and 20s, okay, that are going to let me do loads of different stuff. In level 3, we can also look at getting something like a weight bench. Now, that is going to let you do a load of upper body work where I'm going to lie on the bench, you know, get a nice big strong sort of chest and shoulders, but we can also lean on it, and we can do a lot of the stuff that we could do on the box as well. And it might mean you only need a bench and you don't need a box. That's cool. Again, this one, it's got a little rip in it because it was cheap. And does it matter? No. Okay, you don't have to spend loads of money on branded kit. And at this point as well, I'd also look into getting, you know, a few extra bits. So a few more dumbbells, whether they're adjustable or a full rack if you've got space, and or kettlebells, okay? Just to give you more options for more different ways to train. But the bottom line is that whether you're at level 1, level 2 or level 3 with your home gym setup, is that you are consistent. And that's what this is all about. If a home gym is what lets you be consistent over the weeks and months, chipping away, going a little bit harder, a little bit more weight, a little bit more range of motion, going from an easier to a medium to a harder version of an exercise, then that is the name of the game. That's how you're going to be that better rider that you want to be this year. So there it is, your home gym setup. I'm going to get a load of links down below here, okay? I'll try and make them work internationally, and I'll try not to do them all on Amazon, but it is kind of tricky. And yeah, if you've got any questions, drop them below. And on social media, I'd love to see your home gym setups as well. Thanks so much.